Today we're joined by Brent Anderson, a leader here at Nosco, and he's going to tell us a little bit about life cycle assessment. I'm Steve Kruger, and this is Nosco Unpacked, the channel all about flexible packaging. Welcome, Brent. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. Can you explain to us a little bit about what life cycle assessment is and kind of how it applies to packaging?
Yeah, life cycle assessment is really a process that allows a company to analyze the overall environmental impact of their product. And that does everything from greenhouse gas emissions to energy usage, water consumption. It really allows you to see everything, the whole picture of your packaging, from creation to production and all the way through to disposal.
Very interesting. And this helps brands educate themselves on the overall lifespan, as you mentioned. So I get a lot of questions about recyclable packaging. What's the difference, or how does that relate to recyclable and recycled packaging then?
Yeah, really, recycled and recyclable packaging are an element of LCA. So they're an important component, and it's actually really important to continue to make progress in that area. But LCA also provides a more holistic approach to the entire life cycle of the packaging. And what that does, it allows a company to avoid unintended greenwashing.
So Brent, I understand why an LCA is useful, but I guess what I'm not clear on is how would a company really utilize the data that they might get from an LCA?
Yeah, that's a good question. First and foremost, the intention of doing an LCA is to improve the company's environmental impact. Secondarily, it can help with product development decisions from earlier on in the process versus having to go back later and revise your packaging. And lastly, a strong marketing message and communication to your consumers can help reinforce brand image and help retain customers.
So we're really getting a great knowledge of the packaging component, overall impact, continuing to move brands to their next, level in their initiatives for sustainability, and messaging that appropriately to the consumers to continue to generate interest and interest in their product, really.
Yeah, a lot of companies have corporate sustainability goals that go to 2025 and further out, and LCA is a really strong tool to help define those goals and really measure them.
So Brent, if I'm the brand looking at doing or conducting an LCA, how do I get started?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. There's actually an ISO standard that measures how an LCA should be completed. There's also companies that will do it for you, so you can hire on a consulting company to do an LCA, and there's software tools available where you can enter in your own data. My guidance would be, if you're interested in completing an LCA or understanding the environmental impact of your packaging, specifically with Nosco, that you reach out to your packaging advisor.
Brent, thanks so much for providing us such great information regarding life cycle assessment and the ISO standards associated with it. If you're interested in these resources, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Go ahead and click the like and subscribe button to stay up to date with future content. This is Nosco Unpacked, flexible packaging made easy. See you next time.